Hi, my name is Karla Caicedo, and I will be talking to you about integrating entrepreneurial mindset learning in a product design course through a high impact project connecting academia, industry, and government. This study highlights the importance of fostering entrepreneurial skills in creative fields where entrepreneurship education is still often overlooked. The industry is requiring high level cross disciplinary skills called the 21st century skills because technical ones are not enough anymore. And universities promise prospective students that through their program, they will be ready to enter the workforce, be leaders, and face any challenges in their career path. But how can we do this? Entrepreneurship mindset learning can be a good path for this, since metacognition is a key element in entrepreneurial development. Authors like Christian Newman suggest that focusing on how the person thinks and processes information can be the right path, since mindset is defined as the way a person recognizes, interprets, and reacts to a situation. It can be fair to agree that this may come before the skills and competences that per se. Even if a person has certain skills and competences, if they don't have the correct mindset, they won't be able to make the decisions to apply them towards a goal. In the last 10 years, there has been a rise of interest in teaching entrepreneurship and also within creative programs. But there is still a gap because it focuses mostly on traditional fields because of the still existing paradigm that entrepreneurial and creative design mentality cannot coexist. Even though at the same time, skills and attitudes such as research, ideation, identifying people's needs, resource management are both compatible and pursued in entrepreneurial and design areas. So this results in creative professionals being at a disadvantage when creating ventures and career advancement. A lack of entrepreneurial studies in creative fields, the studies that are made are usually limited to a qualitative data and anecdotes, and there's a lack clear of guidelines, methodologies, and measuring strategies to present evidence of the impact of this. This is why there is a latent need for the application of design entrepreneurship and a deep understanding of its true impact, especially since in several design programs such as product design, the pedagogy and educational methods, which are mostly project-based learning, they are centered on the experiential application of skills for developing new solutions, which is a perfect fit for entrepreneurial education. So I'm going to explain to you the main components of the research methodology that was followed. Our goal was to demonstrate how entrepreneurial mindset learning, when integrated in a product design course, could enhance design student skills. We used a real world high impact project to test it, collaborating with academia, industry, and local government. A participatory action research method was chosen, following its proposed method of planning, action, observation, and reflection, so that knowledge and social change are generated simultaneously for the benefit of the members of the context, the university, and the students per se. The interest was to make an impact on both the individuals and the culture within the program that may lead to more entrepreneurial graduates. This pilot study applying project based learning over this high impact project had a mixed qualitative and quantitative analysis that had three components. So I'm going to explain these three, which are the application of entrepreneurial mindset learning methodology in the course, the measurement of entrepreneurial skills, and the measurement of the overall impact. The selected course was Design Workshop 3, a theoretical practical course located in the first semester of the product design program of Escuela Superior Politécnica Litoral in Ecuador. This course was chosen because it focuses on technical aspects of the design practice and already applies project based learning in its methodology, making it an easy fit for entrepreneurial mindset learning into the course plan. During the development of the project, constant guidance and feedback were given to the students through weekly meetings, informal conversation covering technical advances, challenges of teamwork, and personal experiences. Several meetings with experts and stakeholders were organized as the project included several requirements outside the scope of the design practice. To analyze the development of entrepreneurial skills, a quantitative method was applied based on the research conducted by Cassandra Woodcock. A pretest and post-test was applied to measure whether the students perceive a difference in their skills based on creative self-efficacy, risk-taking, and entrepreneurial self-efficacy, all of them with a survey that used a 5-point Likert scale. The measurement of the overall impact was used with a post-survey approach that had both quantitative and qualitative items. These were used to analyze different aspects regarding the overall impact of the project, including students' motivation, main challenges they faced, and the main abilities they developed, and an overall impact and satisfaction of them. So the results that we got were staggering, were really impressive. In the course and project results, a 4-meter tall sculpture was built and was finished and inaugurated in a prominent touristic spot that caught a lot of attention within the local government, the media, and also that that won several artistic and design awards. Since the project itself it lasted longer than the semester, and the students had no academic responsibility and or obligation to continue within the project. Even though that happened, 80% of them stayed in the project and continued working on it. And not only that, but additional stakeholders got involved. The students raised most of the value of the sculpture by themselves and created high impact within the university. In terms of the measurement of entrepreneurial skills, we found an increase of the students' confidence in their ability to develop creative solutions and their ability to carry on entrepreneurial activities. And one of the reasons for this could be that they were given the opportunity to be leaders of the project, empowering them not only to make some suggestions, but to actually apply them. Also, because the skills developed throughout the project were compatible within the pedagogy and product design profile, being some of these enhanced at a level they had not experienced before. The risk taking variable, on the other hand, diminished. They mentioned they prefer to take fewer risks. And one of the reasons for this could be the magnitude of the project. Most of the projects that the students have been used to have always been within the scope of the class. So this was an experience totally new for them, which stakes that were higher. The magnitude of change cannot be fully defined as significant or not because these have to be developed over time throughout the whole educational program and more studies and size of study need to be to first define a statistical significance determination. In terms of the overall impact, almost all of the students mentioned that the reason why they continue working on the project was because it became a personal goal. Their expectations of the project feasibility started low, but they grew over time as it evolved and they realized that the impact it was going to have. The expectations on their personal abilities to contribute to the project were always significant and related to the multidisciplinary nature of it and being part of something big. The challenges that they faced during the project were evenly distributed among the different options that were given. But those related to the skills they developed, however, did not have the same equitable distribution. being organization, teamwork, and technical skills the ones that had the biggest frequency. Interestingly, when students asked to expand on the skill they believe they developed the most, communication and technical skills were the ones most mentioned. These results suggest that although the organizational teamwork and technical skills are the ones that are easy to identify, students connect communication and emotional intelligence as intrinsic within the rest. And something that stood out in the open ended question was the students connect two or more of these options, suggesting that although these might be different skills, are presented in a combined way. So these skills are all connected and should be collectively addressed through the methodology. The overall experience of the students was significantly positive, agreeing that it had a high impact in their academic, professional, and personal growth, and that it would give them a significant advantage to start their own business or get a job. This is important because of the uncertainty of employment opportunities, and professional success is a main worry within university students, especially those in creative fields, and only a few of them feel confident enough to start their own business. The goal for entrepreneurship education should not be limited to developing a set of skills, but to develop a mindset, an attitude, and a way of thinking that gives students not only the means to create and lead a venture, but the confidence to do so. And this study and its results provides evidence of contributing directly to this. Because of the focus was the development of the entrepreneurial mindset rather than skills alone, it is necessary to interpret the quantitative and qualitative results together. These last resorts support the premise that entrepreneurial education, when applied through a project based learning methodology within a design course, will be greatly accepted, connecting and enhancing entrepreneurship as a mindset that trespasses the professional context to a personal growth rather than a mere skill set. The percentage of change in entrepreneurial skills support the premise that one course is not enough, and more initiatives and more studies must be done, and increasing the sample size and including demographic differences can improve the analysis of the significance of these results. It is important that in further research, a control group can be compared to understand the real impact that this methodology per se has um, is does, and more studies need to be done to structure entrepreneurial mindset learning guidelines that may be easy to adapt and apply within creative programs. Thank you for your attention. And if you have any questions and if you want to reach out, feel free to contact us in this information. Thank you.